funny guy, runs rooms all over the place. Give it up for Mr. Adam Avitable.
Wreck me. That's my song. How you guys doing? That's fantastic. Everybody have a good St. Patty's Day? Yeah? It's not my favorite holiday. My favorite holiday is actually Valentine's Day. Anybody here have a favorite, Valentine's Day is their favorite holiday? Anybody? Nobody. You guys suck. No love in your hearts? Here's why Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. And I'm going to tell you, when I was married, every Valentine's Day, I would send my wife 2 dozen roses to her work. Aw, see, look at that. Aw, everybody can join on that. That's sweet. But I'm a comedian. So when I sent her the flowers to her work and the card that I gave her, I wouldn't put my name on the card or her. She knew where they were from. But instead, I would just use the card to have a little fun and do a little play on words, a little pun on how Valentine's Day has the same initials as venereal disease. So like the very first year, she got 2 dozen roses at her work with a card that just said, "I hope your VD brings you more love and happiness and less swelling and itching." Another year it said, "This VD will share everything. In fact, we'll call them his and herpes." So she always wanted to see what I could come up with. She just always wanted to see how I could escalate it. One year I had the best one ever. 2 dozen roses to her work, no name on the card. The card just said, "Happy VD, you're gonna really love these." Happy VD, you're gonna really love these. Could not wait for her to get them. I'm sitting at home waiting for her to call. She calls. I said, Amy, what'd you think of the flowers? She said, "Adam, I love the flowers, but I don't understand the card." I said, "What don't you understand? It's fucking hilarious. Happy VD, you're gonna really love these." She said, "Adam, that's not what the card said. The card actually said, 'My dearest Amber, oh, how much I love you. I cannot wait to see you again. Love, Eric.'" So I called the flower place and asked what happened. They said, "Sir, it sounds like we just switched orders. We'll send you out 2 dozen roses for free." I said, "Don't bother, we love the flowers, save your money. But let's think about that poor bastard Eric." He's going home to his girlfriend Amber on Valentine's Day thinking he's going to get laid and he's going to find his shit in the front yard on fire. Because Amber got 2 dozen roses with a card that just said, "Happy VD, you're gonna really love these." I said, "Please don't send Eric any more flowers. Send something helpful, like a U-Haul." That is a true story. I'm hoping someday Eric will be in the audience and I can meet that poor bastard. Buy him a drink, meet the new girlfriend, you know Amber's gone. And then just because I'm a sick son of a bitch, and I think it'd be funny, follow Eric home that night, get his home address, and then for the rest of his natural life, every Valentine's Day, send him flowers. He would ruin every relationship. He'd just be like, "Girl, if I get flowers at the house, don't look at him." And she said, "Why? Why can't I look at him?" He's gonna gonna really love it. Basically what's gonna happen, gonna really love it. So I was married for a while, and I'm divorced and doing the whole dating thing. I call it dating, everyone calls it stalking. I don't know why either. It looks like the shaved head, the white panel van that I drive. It's a joke, by the way. I don't drive a white panel van, I promise. It's an ice cream truck. It just makes things creepier. Dating's been interesting. I tried everything when I started dating, like OkCupid, eHarmony, Match.com, Tinder, everything. But I took it a step further. I even put ads in the classified section of the newspaper. And I got replies. They were all from women in their 80s, but any response is nice, and any sex is good sex. So that's how I feel. Don't groan at that. Don't groan at that. The older the better, the sweeter the prune juice. It's okay. Aww. Have that in your head now. It's nice though, with one of the ladies I have a nice crochet pair of socks now that she gave me, so that was nice. And with another one I'm in her will. So just waiting for that ball to drop, Bought this shirt just for you guys tonight. You're welcome. Otherwise I would have been wearing a shirt on here. I can't buy clothes at normal places. I can't go to like Target or Walmart or Forever 21. No, I can't go to Forever 21. I'm kidding. There's a restraining order. I But I'm a fat guy, so I gotta shop at a special store, a magical store called the Big and Tall store. Now, every time I'm in there looking at the other customers, I realize Big and Tall is a terrible name for a store. I should probably call the mostly fat guys and occasionally a tall guy walks in by accident store. The clothes start off at 2X and go up from there, 2X to 3X to 4X to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way up to tent. Keep my hand up here to all of you fucking people laugh at that joke. Tent. See that? The end of that right there. Thank you, sir. All the confirmation I needed. Drunk guy in the bright orange shirt saying that was a good joke. Thank you, Mr. Tangerine Man. I'm in there shopping, the guy's trying to sell me new products for fat guys. Like a seatbelt extender if you can't fit your seatbelt around you. I'm thinking, if you're in your car and you can't fit your seatbelt around you, you're not going anywhere if you get in an accident anyway. You're wedged in there tight. Probably the jaws of life to get in and out of the goddamn car. I don't want to shop any longer there. I've been trying to lose weight. Over the last few years, dropped about 170 pounds. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I lost a person, basically. Yeah. It used to be 460 pounds. Holy shit, right? Yeah. I decided to lose weight because I got sick of being that guy who'd be walking down the street and people would slow down in their cars and look at me. And I knew what they were thinking. I could read their minds. They were thinking, dear God, there goes a man who strikes fear in the hearts of the free sample ladies at Publix. There goes a man who could only touch his toes if someone cut them off and handed them to him. Just true, I still can't touch my toes. I can see them. That was basically my weight loss goal, is just be able to see my dick and my toes and I'm happy. That's all I need. Those three things. Or, I'm good at math. I deserve it though, because I try to eat healthier now, but I used to go to Burger King 3 or 4 times a week back then. I would go to the Burger King drive-thru 2 or 3 times a week. And this is what I would get at Burger King. This is not an exaggeration or a lie. I'd get 2 double Whoppers, ketchup and mayonnaise only, no fucking vegetables for me. A double cheeseburger, a large fry, a large chocolate shake, a Hershey Sundae pie. And what would I get to drink? Another cheeseburger. That meal takes 2 Burger King bags, 2 full Burger King bags. I take it home and eat it in one sitting like I was training for some type of Burger King marathon. It's not a marathon you'd ever win, of course, but if you were to win, the only award you'd get at the end would be like a large granite plaque that just said, "Here lies Adam Avitable." He had it his way. I guess if I went to McDonald's instead, I'd probably just say, "Here lies Adam Avitable. He's not loving it anymore." Or Chick-fil-A, probably, "Here lies Adam Avitable. Tried to go to Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, but it was closed, so he fucking killed himself." Yeah. So I'm trying to be a little healthier, trying to do the whole dating thing. Technology's kind of screwed me up with dating. Had some really weird experiences with that. I think to like autocorrect. I texted a girl and invited her to come over and snuggle and have milk and roofies. And then my phone changed that to cookies. She was surprised. I was in downtown Orlando. I was on a date with a girl named Lauren. We're having a great time talking, drinking, having fun. Lauren tells me she's 22 years old. I am not. But I was like, all right, we can do this. We can keep talking. Start talking about our lives. And it turns out, as we start talking about our past, that 10 years earlier, Lauren had actually lived in the house next door to me when I was married. She lived with her parents. And she remembered our house because Lauren remembered that we gave out full-size candy bars on Halloween. Just think about it. I'm on this date with this beautiful woman. We're having a great time, and I'm realizing that 10 years earlier, she was 12. She went trick-or-treating at my house. And I gave her like a full-size bag of Skittles or something, you know? And here we are 10 years later. She's beautiful. We're really getting along. Just trying to taste that rainbow. Every candy sounds dirty, it doesn't matter. Like slipper or Butterfinger. Like really, they all sound kind of like break off a piece of her Kit Kat. It really melts in her mouth, not in her hand. She does introduce me to her friends now as this is Adam. He gave me candy when I was 12. So that's so I have to stay away from schools now, so that's always unfortunate. Yeah, I have a specific type. Anybody have a type? Anybody know their type when they date? Is you married? You guys married or just dating? No dating? All right. Is she your type? Would you say like you have a specific? Well, if you were to describe your type,
Yeah, she's got that.
Yeah. So what is that? Like, is it certain skin? She's like big tits. That's what she just did. Is that what it is? Spanish big boobs. All right. There's the type right there. Spanish big boobs. There's a man who's looking for depth in his romantic life. All right. I can't really complain. I'm worse. I like a specific type. I like petite girls. And there's a couple of reasons. Like, number one, if the whole dating thing doesn't work out, I can just deep fry for a snack a year later. That's a joke. I never eat anything later. All right. Another reason too is that like I already know and understand all the mechanics involved when one fat person has sex. Like, how the hell does it even work with two? Like, do you just like strip down, you just back across the room from each other, reach into the gallon of Crisco that every fat person has by their bed, just rub it all over, and then you just charge, and you just hope the tab A fits in a slot B at the right time? And how low is my self-esteem that I just use my pinky finger like that? Like, I should have been like this, like... And here's the more important and the very true reason of why I like petite girls. And it's the time I almost died. And this is a true story. I went out on a date with a large girl. And by large girl, I mean she was taller than me, she weighed more than I did. Very large girl. But fantastic. Like, she was smart, she was funny, we had a great time. We got way too drunk. Got along great. Went back to my house, went in the bedroom. Decided to play a little game. Everybody's played this game, it's called Sit on My Face and I'll Guess Your Weight. It was her turn to play, so I lay back and she climbs up. Climb is not the best word for that. She clambers up. And everything starts going really well. She's enjoying it because I'm doing my alphabet. Those who laugh at that, good for you. Those who didn't, you need to step up your sex lives. I'm doing my alphabet. She's really getting into it. She's enjoying it, but here's what happened. Before I tell you, I want everybody to flash back to the year 1492. What happened in 1492? The Florida education system isn't too shitty. That's good. Yes, Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492. So think about Christopher Columbus on the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, doesn't matter what boat, and he's about to set sail, and they set sail, and the sail's filled with wind. I want you to just imagine a sail filling with wind, just a sail just filling with wind. Just imagine a sail just filling with wind, just going from flat, just out of nowhere, just filling with wind. Just imagine that. Okay, so then we're going to flash forward, all right? Went out with a big girl, drunk, sit on my face, and I'll guess your weight, doing the alphabet, going on. Now, apparently during the entire dinner, our entire date, she just been like sucking in her gut, like just sucking it in to make a good impression. And at this moment, she was so relaxed, she was enjoying herself so much, because I am so goddamn good at that she decided, like Christopher Columbus, to unfurl a sail of flesh, just out of nowhere. Just boom, it just came. Just a stomach came from absolutely nowhere and covered me from here to here. Now, here to here was already occupied, so this created a perfect seal, one from which no oxygen could enter nor exit. I tried to tap out, but she just thought I was getting into it and just grabbed the top of my head, so that failed miserably. I can't lift myself, so there's no way I was moving her off of me. I was pinned and dying. All of the oxygen was leaving my body. I was seeing colors and spots and realizing this is how Adam Avitable is going to die. But at that moment, I had this flash. And I remembered that I had not yet taken my ex-wife's name off the life insurance policy. And that fueled me with an adrenaline, much like a mother seeing her child burning to death in a car. And I grew the strength of 10 fat men, and I threw that Buick off me. She was pissed. I tried to tell her I was claustrophobic. That didn't work. Gave her a Snickers. That didn't satisfy her. I'm kidding. No, actually, the way she fell, when she fell off, she's dead. That's the end of the story. She's died. No, she didn't fucking die. Jesus. But can you imagine how awful that would have been? Like, I would have had to call the cops. They would have come to the house. I would have to tell the story. I would have gone to jail. I mean, I look like this. and there's a naked dead girl in my bedroom. Like, I'm going to jail no matter what. But I think I would never have been convicted for the crime, though. You know why? Because we live in a state, Florida. My life was in danger. Stand your ground. So now I only date people that I can bench press. All right, guys, my name is Adam Avitable. Thank you very much. Get up for your host, Marcus Crespo.